What's up, guys? Welcome back to Orlando Parks Insider, the channel of all things Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando. I'm your host, Anthony, and today we are going to be covering one of the most anticipated and exciting projects over at the Universal Orlando Resort. Over the past 48 hours, we received some amazing news regarding one of the hottest projects in Central Florida, the Velocicoaster, or just known as the Jurassic Park coaster for now, at Islands of Adventure in Universal Orlando. Thanks to our friends over at BioReconstruct, it has been confirmed with an aerial view photo that there are 3 dinosaurs and a roller coaster car in the anonymously named Jurassic Park roller coaster. This is very exciting news because now we can confirm that we do have Velociraptors within this roller coaster, and it goes to show that we are getting very close to this opening date as now we are beginning ride testing. It has been confirmed via Twitter with photos that there are ride vehicles currently on the track in wrap, and they are conducting a pull-through and clearance test with them at the moment. We were also able to get some close-up pictures of the ride vehicles as they do feature the InGen wrapping theming on it. If you guys aren't familiar with InGen in the Jurassic films, it is the International Genetics Technologies, which is a bioengineering company responsible for the cloning of extinct dinosaurs and the recreation of the original Jurassic Park. So overall, I'm really excited about this. This is great news for us here at the Universal Orlando Resort because we are getting progress on one of the most anticipated projects ever in their history. It has been confirmed about 2 weeks ago that track installation has been complete, and with the pull-through and clearance test currently in progress, it can only be a matter of time before we get the real deal with testing. We were able to get some up-close and personal pictures within the ride vehicles, and we were able to see something underneath the train that I found quite interesting. So usually on Intamin roller coasters with their launch system, which is known as a linear induction motor, so in this sense, with their Intamin cars, they have a permanent magnet that usually lies under the car. But the problem is I can't necessarily distinguish whether or not this is the permanent magnet that will go underneath the cars for the linear induction motor magnets to propel the train forward. So this actually reminds me of something over at Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. As you can see in this picture, you have a green bar that rides along the track from the brake section all the way into the load station right before the train goes into the cycle. So this green bar along the track is actually used to charge up the in-train components for Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. So the best way to describe this is almost like those wireless iPhone chargers that you kind of just put it on there and it charges, except a lot more powerful, and it's able to charge up for a complete cycle. They also have this over at Rock and Roller Coaster, except it's a little bit different. They use something which is more along the lines of a capacitor. This can be found at the unload station under Car 6, as Car 6 has all the mechanical and electrical components for the audio system of Rock and Roller Coaster. So if this does malfunction, Tower Control does get the message for it, and they will usually send that limo without any riders on the next cycle so that it gets back into there, because if you were to run it with riders, they probably wouldn't experience any music on the ride, which is pretty much half the ride itself. So this makes me really curious or not, because if this is what I think it is, then this ride actually might feature some onboard audio or lighting components within it. Obviously, you really can't tell from the pictures if there's any speakers or not onto the ride vehicle as it is wrapped, so that can be confirmed later if we do get a video or a picture of this ride vehicle in action without the wrap on it. And to reassure that as well, this ride is also being manufactured by Intamin, which is the same manufacturer that did make Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. So if that's any indication, then I think we're on the 50-50 spectrum of the Velocicoaster having a onboard sound system or lighting effects. So yes, guys, I hope that you guys are as excited as I am for this Velocicoaster. We are making so much great progress on this ride. I'm praying that this does open by spring, and at the rate that we're going at, I don't see a reason why they shouldn't be open by spring or at least summer. So if you've already not, please be sure to subscribe down below, leave a like and a comment, and follow us on our social medias at Twitter and Instagram at Orlando Parks Insider. Thank you very much again, guys, for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.